Well, it does look like we're going to have to stop for a bit. Hopefully this doesn't stick. I really hope not. I really want to get this in. Because we're going to lose it over the winter. Anyway, welcome back. And we're finishing up some stuff here. It's heading towards the beginning of the year. So we should have some pretty interesting things coming up. Have some plans for maybe doing something interesting. So if you've been talking to Niels, you might have a clue about what's going on. He is going on a trip, and we might be taking his place, at least for just a little bit, maybe a month or so. He's going to give us use of his shop, and I can hear where it's warm. And we're going to run it for a while. We get to take the profits. We just have to make sure that the lights are on and we cover the costs while we're there. But it's all us. We can make as much money as we want. We don't have a lot to do on the farm. That's why I want to get this harvest done. And then we can just, take care of what's needed on, the basics of keeping the farm running through the winter time. Maybe we could take advantage of the fact that he's going to be gone for a few months, making a good amount of money from what I really understand. But I'll let him tell you about that. But that's our plans. Probably in the next month here, so I think is when he is finally heading up. I'm not actually going to wait in that combine for it to stop snowing. As you probably saw, I had one of the ladies come out, get that all cleaned up, ready for next year. Hopefully the weeds don't pop up real bad. But anyway, we're going to head back to the house. It's still relatively early, so maybe we'll make ourselves a nice lunch, kick back, watch a little bit of football. It'll be good. See you in a bit. All right, well, it is still coming down out there. Let's go ahead and get in and have a little sit down here, watch some football, and have some lunch. Okay, it doesn't look like we have too much of a choice here, but it is starting to finally stop. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Well, we're going to sneak into this, like seriously, skin of our teeth kind of stuff. But thankfully, it finally stopped snowing. It's pretty late. It's about 6 o'clock. It's getting cold, and yeah, might not be good, but at least we're not going to lose part of this crop, which we definitely don't want because we're going to need it next year. But anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I will see you in the morning. Hello, everybody. Morning. It is the 1st of January, and well, some exciting things are afoot. I did take a look at the local newspapers, and things are looking up. The economy is growing, as you can see by our roll here. Which puts us in the normal range for the economy. And we've been working out here, as you can see. I had to stop in for a little break there. But we're going to get the tractor pulled out of these. There we go. There we go. Hop down, get these ratcheted up. That'll be good for right now. Forks down. So as you saw from the night before, we managed to get certain things done. Did get the fields all completed, as you can see on both sides there. And this field did get harvested. We did make it just by the skin of our teeth. So it's been relatively cool today. And with the field already plowed on one, that one is good to go as well. I'm hoping that the weeds will not come back. They were really bad in that field. So as you can see here, the sheep are doing really well. Total capacity is up to 23,000 after putting those grass bales in. So they are in really good shape. Reproduction 60%, and that milk's coming in nicely. So getting that cheese factory up, I think, is going to be a priority. I'm going to check more credit, see if maybe we can borrow a little bit, or maybe we should sell a little bit to finance that. But I will take a closer look at that later. The chickens are also doing well. It looks low here, but 13,000 is really quite sufficient for the amount of chickens we have. So at least for a month or two. So as you can see, it is snowing again. I did want to show you a few things that had happened. Obviously, you can see that there's something very seriously missing here. So it deserves some explanation. So we managed to clear all of this out. Everything was sold. I put a huge estate sale out, and pretty much everything went except for some garbage. Even that old bus thing, somebody actually took that for a few $1,000s, surprisingly enough. And the shed also sold. Apparently, it's a very nice unit. Somebody offered me $30,000 to disassemble it and take it off the property. It's normally worth, I think, $108,000 if you bought it new. So quite a good deal. So this should actually look, obviously pretty familiar right here. This is that duffel that we found earlier that I didn't want anything to do with. Well, it turns out that it was filled with money. Of course, most of it was pretty much good for a bonfire. It was all counterfeit. So I did contact the Secret Service, and they knew about the bust and everything like that. This is what's left over. There's not a lot. It was a few $100s, was actually not counterfeit, so they let me keep that. It was pretty silly. I pretty much got everything else that was, came with the land, so I think it was a lot more paperwork than they really wanted. So we do have some interesting things that did come out. I did make some major changes to this area. I wanted to maybe build a house or two up here, maybe sell them off or rent them out cheap. As you can see over here, the lime field is all finished as we did before. But let's take a look up with an aerial view. I'm going to get the drone up. So as you can see up over here, this has all been cleared out. And we built a track to get us into this area. It's pretty nice. Fences and hedges have all been cleared out all the way through here. and we generally cleaned up the area, so it should be pretty nice and easy to set up housing up here. I figure I'd get 2 small houses plus lawns up here. So I'm really impressed. It did cost us about $20K to get this all done, to put the gravel in, and it'll cost us a bit more, including the houses, but it's going to be quite an investment. We are just going to be adding just over here, probably just right through that way there. There's going to be a big flat space. We got that all cleaned out as well. It's been leveled. We are going to be putting cheese factory there. We did have enough money to get it after all the sales and everything, so that was quite a good deal. Let me go ahead and get this lone drone down here. Okay, there we go. Got that retrieved. So, but anyway, there's a nice track going through here that gets us back to our farm, so we don't have to get our nice equipment scratched up and all that stuff. So I'm very, very pleased about that. Anyway, that was a little minor update there I wanted to include because it kind of got lost in the shuffle. So I want to make sure that you knew what was going on there. Anyway. All right, everybody. Got everything strapped in there. Don't need the eggs right now, but we'll go ahead and get them up there. But we're going to get this sheep milk dropped off. There we go. Oh, I didn't show you yet. I kind of went the wrong way. We're going to cheat. 4x4, here we come. All right, so this is what I built since last time I talked to you. Nice little roadway going back through here. Go. And as you can see, we cleared all this out. Looks absolutely fantastic. Got the track down here cleaned out. It's looking real nice. Nice and smooth. And there it is. Got to give it a name. I'm not sure what we're going to call it, but maybe you get to tell me what. I got to figure out where the drop point is. Ah, here it is. Oh, there it goes. All right, let's go ahead and hop out here. Take a look at our production menu. Make sure that the factory's set up properly. Okay, we got 7,000 of 100,000 in for the milk, and it looks like it's processing. There we go. So as you can see here, sheep cheese is selling for 4,075 at its peak. It's actually almost there. We are showing really good right now. It's actually well above, whereas normally we could only get at the most 1,500. It looks like. Yeah, 1,500 for the goats. So we're getting almost 2.5 times on our investment. So that's going to be a great deal for us. We just need to find places that are willing to buy our product. So, shoot with cheese and eggs, maybe a pizza factory. That'd be fun. Anyway, see you at the farm. All right, well, I did see a really nice little item down on sale at the dealership, and I'm just going to hop in here real quick. I'm going to turn this off. I hate doing that because it wastes diesel, but anyway, let me show you what we bought here. Quite a good deal, but anyway, it did get dropped off not that long ago. So here it is right up here. Now did we need it? Did we not need it? Well, okay. But what a great deal. $11,000 for a $24,000 unit. So that's awesome. We're happy to have that. Anyway, we have to get going. We are meeting with Niels just up here. He is going to be giving us the keys. He's about to be headed off to his next adventure. And anyway, so we're taking the keys to the shop so that he can get that started. Hey, Niels, is that your bag? Yes, it sure is. I'm glad that you could take me to the airport. I do really appreciate it. Here's the keys that you need to access the shop. We'll get that stowed up on there. Get it strapped down. All right, perfect. And off we go. Okay, well, we are back. We'll probably head on down there Monday morning. And he said that there weren't any cars in there, so we'll just have to get the business that comes in. But that is not too bad. I got a few things to put away here. But for the most part, we're going to go ahead and call it good here, folks. This is Charon Wraith signing out.